Yeah, it's freaking 5:30. Already dropped Jeff off. And I have to walk from the Marriott Center down. So you can see people walking over there. They're like ants trying to find a place. So see what's going on.
I'm just saying, you can go stand there right now. You don't have to wait in this dang line. I think this line is to get on the other side of the orange thing.
Oh, is it really? How do you know that?
I'm pretty sure they're letting everyone just stay there. And why wait in this? I think this line is to get inside.
This is a tremendous showcase, an awesome crowd for this time in the morning. You guys beat the sun here. The stadium, the mountains look fantastic behind you. Enjoy the showcase for the next 2 hours. We thank the cheerleaders from BYU and TCU for showing up. We have some Boise State flags in the back there. Say hello to Lee, Kirk, and Desmond. Former coach will join us for picks at the end of the show, a guy named LaBelle Edwards. So, enjoy yourself. Great to be here.
All right, guys, we're live on the air in 30 seconds. Five, four, three, two.
A huge day for potential BCS busters in the Mountain West. And boy, are they ripped up and ready in Provo, Utah, as the 8th-ranked undefeated TCU Horned Frogs roll in against the home underdogs from BYU. A great budding rivalry in this improving conference. The Horned Frogs are one of 7 unbeatens today, all of them on an upset alert. As the Crimson Tide collide with Tennessee, we'll showcase the back who's carrying Bama's attack and launching a serious Heisman run, fiery Mark Ingram. The sputtering Buckeyes are earning no passing grade these days. Can Terrell Pryor improve, or is it time to pull the plug on the...
'Alabama.
after doing so much moving around.
Across a landscape so vast, beneath a star.
Welcome to the Wasatch Mountains, dawn of a huge day for potential BCS busters in the Mountain West. And boy, are they revved up and ready in Provo, Utah, as the 8th-ranked undefeated TCU Horned Frogs roll in against the home underdogs from BYU. A great budding rivalry in this improving conference. The Horned Frogs are one of 7 unbeatens today, all of them on an upset alert, as the Crimson Tide collide with Tennessee. We'll showcase the back who's carrying Bama's attack and launching a serious Heisman run, fiery Mark Ingram. The sputtering Buckeyes are earning no passing grade these days. Can Terrell Pryor improve, or is it time to pull the plug on the former phenom? We'll debate that. The Beavers trapped the Trojans last year in spoiled title hopes. SC wants payback tonight, but after another near meltdown at South Bend, are they vulnerable again? College Game Day climbs up to the Mountain West, where the Cougars and Horned Frogs try to scale the heights of college football.
Premier pregame show.
Homecoming at the home of the Y. It'll be festive anyway, but when you throw in a visit from rival TCU, which swaggers into this town, number 8 in the BCS, undefeated off a beatdown of the Cougars a year ago, it's really spicy. This is the one feared setting in the Mountain West. The stands always full every game of passionate BYU zealots trying to oppose their will on the visitors. Sometimes it's hard to find the games in this conference. This one will be worth the effort. Welcome to College Game Day from Provo for the first time ever. Chris, Lee, Kirk, and Desmond. Part of the beautiful setting. When the sun comes up, it's really going to be something back here in the Mountain West. But this is not some alternative idea to take the show. This is the only matchup today of teams ranked in the first edition of the BCS standings. It's a very good one.
Well, a couple years ago, if we would have said the game day we could check out TCU and BYU, you're right. People would have said, "What the heck is going on? Is it a terrible week?" But this is the game of the week. In fact, if you look in the top 18 of this week's BCS standings, there are 5 non-BCS teams that are up right now in the top 18. That says a lot, and that's why we're here. This is the game of the week.
Yeah, you told me 5 months ago I was being pro. I was like, get out of here.
Right.
It's interesting the role reversal today. BYU last year, they were the undefeated team, ranked top 10 in the country, had BCS aspirations. They went down to Fort Worth. TCU bit them over their knees, spanked them 32-7. I'm sure, Coach, TCU, BYU would love to return the favor today, right?
Yeah, but it's a classic matchup. You got BYU's offense that averages 39 a game against TCU's defense that gives up 14 points a game. Something's got to give.
Oh, that'd be nice to watch that.
Low profile both these teams, but keep in mind the search for respect is ongoing because between them, they still only have one win over a team that currently has a winning record. Yes, TCU won at Clemson, BYU, of course, beat Oklahoma, but the search for respect is continuous out here.
Yeah, it is, but these teams aren't concerned about that coming into this game. It's about trying to execute and win today. Max Hall is the key for BYU. He loves to spread the football around, and he's got 10 receivers with double-digit catches. Now, Jerry Hughes, one of the best pass rushers in college football, 8 sacks already this year, coming off 2 last week in his game. And I think the most underappreciated aspect of TCU, Andy Dalton and the Horned Frogs offense, averaging 33 a game.
Florida at Mississippi State. Anthony Dixon, number 3 in.
Hawkeyes have been a great road team this season, but the home team, Desmond, as you know in that series, has won 9 in a row. Which team can take care of business in hostile ground today? That's the story that's going to shape how the polls look next season. 5 of the last remaining 7 unbeaten on the road today. 9 BCS top 25 teams play road games, including, of course, TCU against BYU. The Cougars have won 13 in a row in the Mountain West. And, of course, Florida State came here and beat them earlier this season.
Yeah, to win the conference championship, you've got to win road games. You take a look at Iowa, Michigan State, and Oregon, Wisconsin, and Desmond. These are going to be key games today, boy.
There's no doubt about that. There are 3 young coaches with a chance to do something special today. Look at Steve Sarkisian and the Washington Huskies. They already knocked off USC, but now they get a chance to play Oregon. Oregon's the only team in the Pac-10 with no losses in the conference. And then you have Mississippi State and Dan Mullen taking on the number 1 team in the country, Florida. If they can knock them off, that would be huge for that program. And then Kirk Lane, Kiffin, and Tennessee. They get a chance to play the team that I think is the number 1 team in the country, Alabama.
Yeah, I hate to be Debbie Downer on a Saturday morning before this day here in Provo, Utah, but can some players step up and make plays?
There you are, Ed.
Into this year in
Right
August.
there,
We're talking
baby.
about Tebow coming back.
Cut out,
McCoy
ready
coming
to
back.
go. That's you.
Bradford coming back. We have so many individual superstars. Now here we are, halfway through the season. Mark Ingram, he's separated himself. Jimmy Clausen's been consistent. But where are all the individual performances that make you step back just in awe? After 6 weeks of the season, we got Mark Ingram and Jimmy Clausen.
Yeah.
And Tim Downer on a Saturday morning before this day here in Provo, Utah. But
Here
can
you
some
are,
players
Ed.
step up and make plays? I remember coming
Right
into
there,
this
that's
year
you.
in August. We talked about Tebow coming
See
back,
your
Colt
picture?
McCoy coming back, Bradford coming back. We have so many individual
That's your
superstars.
cutout, baby.
Now here we are, halfway through the season. Mark Ingram, he's separated himself. Jimmy Clausen's been consistent. But where are all the individual performances that make you step back just in awe? After 6 weeks of the season, we got
College Game Day is built by the Home Depot. Visit HomeDepot.com. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. And in part by Dr. Pepper. Drink it slow. Doctor's orders.
And welcome back to homecoming at BYU. Yeah, a week after suffering a second separated shoulder this season, still nothing official from.
See some adjustments within this Texas offense. We've just talked for the last 5 minutes about some of the concerns that Texas has had the first half of the season, and I think Greg Davis, their offensive coordinator, is more than willing to make the adjustments. Malcolm Williams comes in to give them a vertical threat downfield. Marquise Goodwin, the track star, came in last week against Oklahoma and made some plays. Both of them will be inserted into the starting lineup. And Fozzie Whitaker, I think probably their most talented running back, is healthy now. He gave him a bit of a spark last week. He and Cody Johnson will be now more prominent in running the ball for the Longhorns. I also want to say this. Mac Brown touched on it. We control our own destiny. I think Mac Brown's biggest challenge for his team is making sure they hold on to that anger that they had when they walked off the field in Lubbock against Texas Tech, because all they're going to hear about is they should blow.
Texas collapse. Oklahoma's goals. Boy, are they wild here. Cosmo, welcome to the volume. Oklahoma's sitting there at 3-3, and their goals are really shot. They play Kansas tonight. The Jayhawks coming off a loss to Colorado, and the defense let them down.
I'm concerned. Listening to Bob Stoops and Mac Brown talk, they say, because it's a rivalry game between the Ducks and Washington, and
You're still there, Eddie.
Focus and concentration in the Pac-10 between Oregon because of the way they improved at the beginning of the year, and USC playing next week in Eugene. Both those teams better be ready to go, especially Oregon. I think Washington knocks off Oregon in an upset in Seattle, and I think Jake Locker is the difference. Oregon starting 3 backups in the secondary. Locker can go crazy. Sarkisian knows how to attack. and Boise runs the table. You're going to get into the debate which one deserves to go more. I would make an argument this year, if there's every year, that the non-automatic qualifiers deserve a chance to have 2 teams, this would be the year. There are several good teams in college football, but very few great teams this year in college football. And because of that, I think that they deserve, if they both run the table, put them both in there.